Hello and welcome, party people. This is the Techno God. Welcome to the channel. Okay, way to make the whole thing shake, Star. Would you like to lay down so that I can continue? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna scratch. That's why I'm looking. Can you stop scratching and just lay down, please? Don't make me grab your paws. I will grab your paws. Just lay down. Just lay down, please. I'll wait until I start, of course.
Kitty distractions.
It happens. Happens a lot on this channel. Um, okay, and then you're leaving because I gave you attention. And then you're probably gonna get back up again. So just sit down. Can you just chill out for a sec, please? Can you just chill out for a pop-up, please? Okay, I'll rub your butt and try to do this at the same time, I guess. Okay, so we had some technical difficulties with Prey last week. And normally, as you can see on the top of the HUD there, we do it on the second and the fourth Saturdays at this time at around 1 p.m. But since we didn't do it last week, we're going to do it this week. And fingers crossed. Yeah, let's actually, not fingers crossed, let's make sure that this thing is working. I'm feeling more confident about it this time than I am about any other time that I've done it. With our two microphones live, we seem to have a problem with it every time we tend to go live. Kat and I specifically. So let me just check this.
I mean, I haven't talked at all, so that. I mean, you sound good.
Yeah, it is picking me up twice. There's a little bit of an echo in the background because of your microphone.
Yeah,
I can
I'm.
hear myself right now at least, so maybe put yours down one or two ticks.
Boop, boop.
We can't put it down too far because then it's also adjusting your volume input, not just your gain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
the frustrating part
it's
of
okay.
it all. But.
I think that'll be good. And I'm not going to be talking that loud the whole time. I'm projecting because it's the opening. Haha. And we got nothing in the background. But enough of that. Let's dive in. I got to stop saying dive in. We're not playing Subnautica anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, what would it be? Space.
Does it have to
Let's
be
take
something
off?
specific? Let's take off. Yeah, that works. Let's blast off to the moon. We just got done watching a very emotional episode of New Girl for lunch, like while we were eating our lunch, and I had to like go wash my face real quick because I was like crying, like I was doing some ugly crying. It was fun.
Very emotional. Yes.
Okay, continuing from the hardware labs, we tried to go a little bit further into the hardware labs, but we had a little bit of a problem with some of the robots that had come flying up at us, and one of our EMP grenades had missed. Just want to check it real quick with the audio music in the background. One of these days I won't have to do this anymore. I'll feel confident in my ability to just set it up and go.
And if needed, I can also like get a
Now the
little
game
closer.
audio's got to go down just a smidge more. It's a little loud. Let's do 35. Was that 40? And I think that'll be it. Some little tweaks. This is why you're supposed to start 5 to 10 minutes early, so that you can do this, and then we can kind of get some folks inside. And I think I'm better about doing it with the Prey streams or the bi-weekly Let's Plays because we're playing for a little bit longer. So, you haven't heard her much, but she's in the background today. You'll probably hear her talking a little bit more. We're gonna make. What are we gonna do with we're gonna do something with the HUD.
Yeah, so we were gonna add my name to it and
That's
then
right.
that way you can swap to the layout when I'm joining, and then if I decide I don't want to be there for the day or I'm working, we can just swap it back to just the Techno God.
Yeah, because it's nice when folks join that they know that there's other folks. So even if it's not your camera, it'd be nice if like we just added your name to the layout so folks would oh pardon me so that folks would know to expect another voice.
Yeah. for
Yeah.
sure.
That's awesome. Okay.
And yeah, I think somewhat soon we could probably get webcam set up.
Yeah,
for
we
me.
we did that one thing where we finagled. This is where recording is nice because then I could like take a picture of the thing I'm about to talk about and then add it to the recording. But we got this thing. Maybe I could post it in the community or in the comments. Yeah, I could add
Yeah, in the
pictures in the
comments.
comments. It's basically
Can you do pictures in YouTube comments?
if not, then I'll add it in the community channel and then I can
Okay.
link it back to this and then it could be like a cross post thing. But that's not what
Gotcha.
it's meant to be. So we got a microphone stand for like Rock Band, and we got the camera is like like set up perpendicular so that it's like set up like this, and then we have it like taped crisscrossed on it so that it stays up while we're playing D&D.
It
It's
looked
it's so janky.
it looked so janky, but it worked. The only thing is you'd be seeing more of me than you're seeing of Techno right now.
Well, but we would just need to like maybe take Morgan you out, and then you'd be on the opposite corner or something, right? Or maybe
Yeah.
we could do like.
Well, I'm talking about like just generally, because if it's that far away, they're gonna be seeing more.
Oh well, we could always put it on the baby tripod too,
That's true.
right? There's all sorts of things we could do. The only problem with that I have with that little baby camera is that it's a fisheye lens, kind of. It has a very wide lens.
It might make me look weird, so.
What? Like a
No, I
fish.
do not pout like that. Normally,
Um,
it's just the camera. I promise.
It's duck facet. All right, let's get started. In the hardware labs, we're about to go into Dr. Calcelmo's lab, and this is actually going to be prey number 3, not prey number 2. So I'll change that in the after. Wait, can I change it? I can edit it right here, can't I? I can. There we go. This is actually number 3. Thank you, Streamlabs, for being so user-friendly. I also got an alert box and a view account, as you can see in the bottom left corner. So as we get some more folks, y'all can see more people are participating. So that's really cool. Would you mind checking out the YouTube stream on your phone? Muting your microphone real quick while you do so?
Yeah.
See what you think of it? YouTubes.
Why don't you show up as like the first thing?
Ooh,
Do search.
get this plugged in real quick. Okay.
Techno God. Am I not subscribed to you? Why am I not subscribed to you? Oh, because I'm on Wonder More.
Yeah. Zayn, can you stop playing with the blinds, please? One moment. might have to rewind it a little bit. Yeah. You don't watch much live stream stuff, do you? Okay. We got to hear background audio from the game, so can you fast forward to that, please? That's what I'm needing to check. So, babe, this is me checking what you had said. Let's check it while it's alive. Sounds good. Right on, right on. Cool. So we can stop checking that for the rest of the 2 hours. I can see chat. We can engage with the rest of the folks that join, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, because we have these settings saved, whew, we never have to do this again.
Yeah, we
Okay.
won't have to do this whole finagle thing.
Okay. You can see the game and everything. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let me just rotate this just a smidge so that I can scoot behind here, and this will block my voice a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so there were some guys upstairs. We had gone through the vents. Our inventory is full. And because we are doing the alien power run, we need to get to psychotronics as soon as we can.
That's what we're trying to do with the hardware labs, right?
Yes, we're trying to get access to here so that we can then get access to psychotronics, I believe.
Okay.
The way that we would get access to psychotronics, I think, is going to be through the jetpack. So we go out in space and we go along the outside.
Gotcha. So we are not going to be able to get to it from inside the station?
No, I don't think so. Because of the outbreak, right,
Yeah.
things are locked down.
Okay.
So we have to find other ways to navigate. And I kind of want to go back to... Watch out for that lightning. As we get further in the game, we got to be careful. And I believe I had talked about this before. Gosh darn, there is some sensitivity. It's just weird. Is it the camera bomb that's the problem? Sensitivity is a little low, but I remember it being kind of like wild otherwise.
Yeah, I remember, I think last time, or like the first time we were playing, you were messing with it quite a bit, because you had it high.
When I'm shooting, I just need to be aiming down sight. That's all it is.
Okay.
And I have to familiarize myself with that. Because I need to be able to react quickly when something happens. And if my sensitivity is too low, then I can't react to something jumping out at me, and then I'm going to take extra damage.
Yeah.
But I remember I had talked about this last time. Sometimes enemies that you leave behind, bodies and stuff, they'll turn into phantoms later on if you don't do something to them. Kind of like Resident Evil.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. But
We're
now
talking about, like, who are they?
Exactly.
Instead of what are they?
Yeah, because when you scan them, it tells you who they are.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about you having the microphone set up now is that you can actually participate if we were to have a conversation about it. Dot dot dot.
Yeah.
Oh, that door's
Scoot
open.
over just
What just happened?
tiny bit.
Yeah, I was thinking that you would sit a little bit more centered at the on the table,
Yeah.
but if that's messing with your vision of the TV, then don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is really good. I'm
Okay.
pretty much in the center of the TV,
Right
and
on.
that's exactly how I like it.
Well, that's how if you're enjoying the TV, that's the best spot. Yeah.
Yep.
So at least until we get our powers, I'm gonna have this bolt caster because that's how we're gonna maybe be able to open up doors at a ranged thing.
Okay.
And then I actually want to go back to a certain area to see if that will help us. Oh, we got an upgrade kit too.
Oh yeah, is it like shooting it through like a little hole, like shooting the button to open the door?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little foam dart that has little touch tips on it so that you can access like computer screens and stuff even. So I want to go back to that first area and see if it'll let us get into the security zone. Yeah. Okay. So like Elias Black, we could put him in our office, and then he would never turn into a phantom probably.
Is it because they don't go into your office?
Because your office is the safe zone. Unless you lure them in there. It's not like there's an invisible wall that stops them from being able to go in there. But this is just a theory. This is not me confirming that.
Well,
So
this is a good chance to check
exactly.
it.
Let's test it. Let's test that. We are scientists after all. At least we're playing the part with all of our brain damage.
Are we scientists? Because we were kind of the test subject.
But we came up with the idea, and that's why we're also being the test subject, the ultimate test subject. We were like the beta test or the alpha test or whatever because we were so certain that it was going to work, sort of a thing. That's how I interpret it, at least.
So it's kind of like, okay, if you're confident, then you get to be the test. Like, you get to do it.
Yes, that is what I believe.
So that way, if it doesn't work, you get to deal with the consequences and not anybody else.
Okay, so like this guy right here, we still don't have our general access key card. That's how we're supposed to get into psychotronics. So all we really need to do is find someone with the general access key card, or just like generally find it somewhere. But
you think it would be easier because it's general access,
right? I was just gonna say easier said than done. Okay, what was that? That was just that clattering over. That's this game, right? You know, this is why I needed you to be able to hear the audio the right way because it's an atmospheric horror.
Yeah.
You need to be able to hear the silence.
I understand.
But no, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier. I want to make sure that anyone else watching, it's like if there was any time where I was like having a hard time reconciling that, like that's what my belief around that is. It's like if for you to have a good experience, you need to be able to hear it.
For this game specifically, medieval or some of the other games,
Subnautica, I would say, is like that too.
Oh yeah,
but
100%.
I probably didn't do it right then, right? So
yeah.
Going back through some of those old streams, I should have done that sooner. And I got some feedback from a friend, and he prompted me to look back and do that. And so that's why we're trying so hard to make these adjustments now. We've been a little busy, and you know, it's not excuses, but now we're making changes. And it's exciting to have you be able to participate as well. That's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, the thing that I'm honestly scared about is watching this with the headset in. Because, like, Yeah.
Sounds.
Because of like how Subnautica affected you with having a headset on and like how freaked out it got you.
Yeah.
Like at least the first time.
The first time, yes, especially. Alright, so let's see.
Is there any way for you to get the computer out of the way? Because I think that's gonna...
I don't believe so. But let's see if we can do it like this.
What? I see. Are they like Nerf darts?
Yeah, they're little Nerf darts, basically. So one of them did get inside. The angle of that is particularly difficult. And I wonder if that's not intentional, right? Let's try one more little batch. It's just a little too close to the wall.
Oh, okay. I don't know how it did that.
Meow?
Oh my god, that was a Morgana.
Morgana say meow? It'll load back at the beginning of the area. I don't think we can get in there. That's okay. Just wanted to test it. She says, "Thank you for the water. Thank you for the water." She says,
Morgana.
Morgana. All right. So it looks like in order to get through hardware, we're going to need to get that propulsion system.
The jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh, that was a little bit of a delay, but it just updated that we went live. That's okay. Have a little bit of catching up to do, I guess. That's... If it's not one thing, it's the other, right?
Yeah, the Discord?
Yeah, the Discord bot just updated.
Oh, well it gave me a notification, like shortly after we started.
Oh, weird. Maybe it says now because that's... It says now because I looked at it when it was now, but now it's not now. Now it's... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why it said now because I looked at one. Technology, man. I swear, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, sometimes technology just doesn't work with you.
Mm-hmm.
Technology has a mind of its own.
These things right here, this is a huge mess. It's all in the way, right? You can't really get in there. It's just...
It looks like you should be able to.
Well, now I'm stuck.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna have to reload that save once more.
Of course.
It's okay. We're having fun. Okay, so that's in the way, and we're not strong enough to move it. I thought so. I saw you just sitting there. And I was like, there's another trash can right there. What is this? That's so intriguing. Even though I just ran past her, I just loaded this. It reloaded it, and then there was something else. Like in the same instance. That's so cool. I like that. So yeah, this is in the way. We're not strong enough to move it. Remember that thing I showed you before?
Oh yes, the recycle bomb. Oh god. Oh god. Run away. What?
Oh, it looks like it doesn't actually absorb these things. It did get them to move. Okay, well I don't want to waste that. Last load, I swear to God. I swear to gods.
Is that mimic gonna be there again? Yep.
I think I just ran past it last time.
Okay.
Like the first time.
And it was just being very patient.
Okay. So then we just ignore that for now. Let's look at this weapon upgrade kit. Where are we gonna put that?
Oh, what are you doing? Morgana, you're laying on my cord. Okay.
Let's do shotgun for damage. Okay, back to the hardware lab. Tally ho. Because I'm pretty sure the elevator is not working right now.
Malfunction.
Getting around is going to be a problem. The main lift is broken. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. I'll let you know if I find a workaround.
So we found out who January was, like, who created January last episode, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. Mind games. That's something that I think we could try to implement in a different, maybe not this game, because I think it would ruin the horror aspect, right? But I think getting some background music for some of those other games where the audio maybe doesn't matter as much, so we're just having a good time.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
I know we had mentioned Limbo. I don't know if it would be good for Limbo, though, because Limbo is kind of similar to this. It kind of has, like, spooky, eerie vibes.
Spooky vibes, yeah. All of those 2D scrollers, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's gonna be is gonna be the same thing. So it's the dark gun's not gonna help us get into security rooms, it looks like. This one we can already get into.
Oh god, where are you?
And that's how it keeps you on your toes. I dropped those there when I picked up the guns.
I was just gonna say, maybe it's one of those items. Oh. They're so fast.
It just disguised itself as a chunk of a different mimic.
What?
Something. No? That's not what it did? Okay. Sounds good.
We just don't know where it's at now. It's okay.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay, so we gotta go... No, we don't want to go to this. That'll kill us. That killed us last time. Important. Along every time you enter the maintenance crawl space through the access panel. Leaky pipe fixed. Unexplained light flicker. Unable to locate source. Power grid. Okay. Electrical device near machine shop. Door unstable. Used local adhesive to temporarily fix it. That's the tooltip. If you can't get past the electricity, electrical device near machine shop, door unstable. Use glue gun to temporarily fix. Is basically what it says. But we already knew that. So thank you. There's 2 items. Can't trust it. Hey, there we go.
We can't trust anything in this game.
Exactly. Oh. So either we have no electricity, so it looks like this, and then we can move around freely, or we just deal with that electrical outlet. I like option 2.
What, you don't like being in the dark?
I do not. Alright, come on guys, let's have some fun. Yeah, you don't want to come over here now, do ya? Haha!
Oh my god.
Save my EMPs. There. That's how I should have done it in the first place. Use the environment to my advantage. I must have been tired. Must have been a hot day or something.
Yeah.
Must not have been thinking straight, but as soon as I got on today, I was like, yeah, that's what I'll do.
I know we were also having, like, also issues with the audio stuff, so that affected it.
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to
Self some grace.
The typhon may have spread to the exterior.
There's another one around here
Other
somewhere.
airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Last thing,
It's like up
you don't
top.
have a propulsion system for your suit yet. You'll need one to maneuver.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Cobalt 410 engineering class
Cobalt
operator
410.
ready to deploy.
So
Please stand
that's
clear
great.
of aperture.
The engineering bots are called kobold class because kobolds in, well, at least in Dungeons and Dragons, kobolds are tinkerers and stuff like that. That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
I believe it was up here.
Now I want to make a kobold
Artificer. Yeah, that's the way that folks usually like to go with it.
Okay.
But oh, yes, I knew it. I knew it, you bastards. It's okay. And that one's corrupted. That's not good. That's the one that's gonna give me the hardest time here. He just left. No, he just opened the door and left.
He's like, no, I don't want to deal with this.
Came back. Oh man. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, you took half damage. I'll finish you off later. Coming through. It's like asking the mimic to move.
Excuse me.
Get out of my way, you fool. Let's keep this up here. We don't want you to spawn as a phantom. I'm waiting for a good shot. There's another mimic around here or something. Where'd you go? He's up here. Is it still glued? Or are they just hanging out underneath? It looks like they're just hanging out underneath me.
They're like, we're safe here.
They're not stupid creatures, right?
They're not.
Oh, it's the turret. That's great.
Oh god. god,
It
that
just
was...
exploded.
Yeah.
It lit up an explosive container,
Oh.
and then it kind of blew itself up and me.
The robot's kind of stupid.
I'll take this though. I'll take this as a spot. Always forget about the lean, man. Gotta be a lean machine. Lots of leans.
I wonder if mimics would
Yeah,
be lean
those
meat.
things right there. Huh?
I wonder if mimics would be lean meat.
They're exotic meat. We've already established that in the previous episode.
Yeah, but would exotic mean lean? Or would they be fat?
I don't know. I think they'd be pretty lean considering there's not a lot of creatures in space or some, I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess they'd be pretty fatty because you need a lot of fat for big brains, right?
And surviving in, like, the coldness of space?
Yeah, maybe it has to do with their keeping their exothermic reactions in check.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't even hit him. He's just flying around. Okay. Whew.
So there's still one mimic, right?
Yeah, at least one. So they at least one because they opened the vent and they could have left. So give me a suit repair, please. That's why I shouldn't have been as worried about the fire. The fire is not a problem because I can just do that. And yeah, one of them ran down this way.
It's that item right there. No.
I can pick up that now.
Watch out.
All right, so we should have some free reign of this area to look around now. Things are still a little, I don't know what that setting is. Is it the camera roll? I don't know. I felt a little more comfortable after the camera bob was taken off. Maybe there should be a camera will that I take down too. Subtitles, yeah. There's something over there.
Radioactive? Yeah, danger, radiation.
Oh no. Oh no. What did it turn into?
I saw it turn into like what looks like one of those. Oh no, that's what it turned.
Yeah, but then it jumped down and now it could be anything.
Oh, I think it's that thing right there. That's what I kind of saw it. Yep.
Looked like there's another one down there. I saw something.
Yeah, it has the music.
I think I got like a popcorn kernel or something stuck in my tooth, which is weird because we haven't had any popcorn for a while.
Maybe it was part of the tortilla?
And
like-
some of the seasoning.
Ah,
Some of the red peppers I put in there.
okay.
Well, it's just a mimic. How do we up the reload speed of the glue gun? Scientists may never know.
just the one.
Cool. Okay.
Oh. What?
There's the moon. That's where the DLC takes place.
Which I still haven't seen. So if we're gonna do that,
You saw me go through it once upon a time, but it was
I guess it was really quick because I do not remember.
so it's with 5 different characters, and it's a progressive survival sprint to the finish. So all 5 people need to escape in order for the game to be considered won.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
they shared the same environment, the same resources, the same role for the enemies that spawn and everything.
Interesting.
So
you
when
have
you-
to make sure, like with the first character, you don't want to use everything.
Exactly. You don't want to overutilize the environment. It's really exciting how challenging it is, because it's like, is this particular character going to... Oh, yeah? You think so, huh? Too bad. Too bad. Is this particular character going to be greedy because they need to because there's a lot of big guys, or what? I don't know. But
Yeah, the last person kind of gets the short end of the stick.
yeah, and the enemies get harder as time progresses too.
Oh my goodness.
I have to go to the restroom though. Yeah, that's the coolest part, is that the enemies get harder, so you like have to save the resources. So the faster you are in the beginning, the better in the end.
Gotcha. So I hope you viewers are having a great day. I know we are. Played some medieval, however you say it. I don't know. I never played the original, but I'm watching Nicholas play, or the Techno God play the like remaster, the reboot of it, and I'm enjoying it. It's kind of silly and doesn't take itself too seriously. It's great. But Prey, I love like survival horror games. So this is really fun to get to play with him, because he's also like, I'm more of into like stuff like Amnesia, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, like those kind of otherworldly, like gruesome, I guess, horror games. And Techno, he really likes the cosmic horror games, and this is kind of a mixture of both of them, and so we kind of get to experience it together again with you guys. And if I don't talk very often, it's just because I'm really weird at talking, so don't take it personally. And that is another thing. I can't actually see comments. So if people are talking to me, I don't know. So I rely on Techno to give me that information. I guess I could always just go to the thing and check it out that way. One viewer, and I think that's me. This is a very awkward silence, and I'm sorry. I wish I had more to say to y'all. We got a lot of really good stuff to say in this episode, in this, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like a chat while we're playing a game. I think Nicholas wants to talk about it in here. He had mentioned it in the medieval stream. But since I wasn't a part of it, we couldn't really talk about it because we kind of want to talk about it together since it's a kind of a team effort. Oh, he's giving love to the kitties. I think it's Morgana.
Huh?
Were you giving love to Morgana?
Yeah, I was giving her some attention.
Yeah, I thought so.
She's in the little cubby in the room, so.
I thought I heard you say Morgana.
Hello, Star. Star's behind the chair.
What an awful place for her to be.
You're gonna get run over one day.
She really is.
Oh.
I was just talking about how you maybe wanted to discuss some very cool things going on.
Something's going on here. Give me a sec. How's that sound?
I can't hear you.
See? Like I said, something's going on.
What the heck happened? It was just fine before you left.
I literally go to the bathroom and then something's going on. There we go. How about now?
Nope. For a second I heard it.
What about now? No? What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. This is great, man. I love this. I love this. I just had to go to the bathroom and now everything's falling apart.
And I touched literally nothing. I don't think cats touched anything either. No cats were involved in touching of things. That sounds really weird.
Can you unplug it on the because you can reach it, please?
Yeah. Ugh. Unplug this thing.
Mine?
Yours.
Yes.
And then plug it back in. And then I'll check that before I sit down.
What a joke. What a joke.
Yeah, everything is working fine.
How about now? No.
Oh, I didn't.
Still not working.
Maybe do you still have to do that thing with the mic where you pull it up and put it back down?
Hello? Hello, hello?
Nope. Oh my goodness. How silly. How absolutely silly.
It just timed out. That's what using a 5-year-old adapter with a brand new headset will do. Okay. Working better now. How's your headset, your microphone working? Is it okay?
Alright, so mine is good. I can hear myself. I can hear you.
It's working here. Okay, let's just get back to it then. I need to add a screen for when I go to the bathroom or if I'm having a little bit of a break or something, I think. Because I was gone for a little bit longer than I anticipated, so.
I'm just double checking. I do sound a little echoey.
Okay. I already know I'm going to need to get more ammo after the journey that we had getting in here. Little neuromod corner. Nice. We'll have to get in there. You said you sound a little echoey?
Yeah, in the live stream. Might just be because of how I was positioned.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to change your input or anything?
Let me double check it again.
Okay. Everything should be fine. It's exactly the same as when we left,
I know.
like 10 minutes ago. Should be fine.
Oh, I sound fine. Yeah, I sound fine. I think it was just how I was positioned.
Okay. So this is where we actually get some content, some data. There's our fabrication plan for it. And probably all the materials that we need in order to make it. This is talking about the crossbow bolt toy and making the bolts a little bit more effective.
They didn't get that memo.
They didn't get the memo, yeah. Or we're just not proficient with the weapon yet. Hello, Star! We removed the psychotronics, transistor elements, and installed them in the new satellite. Oh no. So they're asking to expand the capabilities of the psychotronics lab by adding it to the satellite and scanning for outside threats.
Oh god.
Is basically what that comes down to. There's some more darts. I'll just eat that. Yes.
Smells like someone's doing some cleaning. Like a bleachy smell.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. No, those are my bullets. Give me my bullets. Okay. Transfer junk. Is that 2 more weapon upgrade kits? Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. Alright, we got our chat open again. We can see that's working. For all viewers that are there, welcome. Hello, party people. Happy to have you here.
I am also joining Techno today.
Okay. This is what we want. Now we can jetpack.
And I guess I being cat.
Yes, very hyper intelligent cat The experiment. No, I don't want to continue that. That's weird.
Yeah, we make jokes about it to ourselves all the time. And
Sometimes
putting it
we
out
go too
there.
far.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to test it out.
Oh.
It didn't work. I thought that it would just do it if you hold down X, but you gotta double tap. And it's a glide, it doesn't make you go up. So, we want to do it from here maybe. Because we want that extra elevation.
You want to be able to do it at the height of your jump maybe too?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes.
His name's Geode. If you ever needed some more organic stuff, you could just put bodies inside of the recycler.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I want to see that.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, I promise you, you don't. Alright, I think we're gonna do it from over here though. This looks like the place to do it. No!
Ah.
Stop this. Ah.
Why you do this? Why you be difficult, game?
It's okay, what I really want is to get up over there. We could do this too, to create an extra little platform to aim for.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It's too high! It's too high! Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff up here.
You vibrating. Because you were like in between.
Mm-hmm. I was in the land in between. Clive was here. Thanks, Clive. We appreciate your little excess. Okay. So then we got this little thing right here. Do we want to use a recycle charge on these things? These cargo will probably get sucked up. And if not, then we can at least try to scoot them out of the way.
Yes.
We got 4 of them, so.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Cool.
It worked. Okay. So there might be some other enemies in here.
Oh, okay.
It's the door. It's the door. It's okay.
Yeah.
The flashlight, of course, helps with the ambiance.
It really does. That's why a lot of horror games utilize it.
Light represents your perception of reality, right? What you can see, what you can perceive, what you can interact with.
So everything on the edges and in the corners you can't see. So if you see like a little tiny movement, you're not gonna know what that was.
Typhon lure.
Oh god. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
AKA nightlight. Psycholuminescent signal.
Now we're just making up words.
Yeah, psycholuminescent. What? Like a
So
mind
lights
light?
that affect your mind. Psycho.
Okay.
So psycho is mind, and then luminescent is just emits light. So
Okay.
light emitting mind bursts.
Gotcha. Entices Typhon to move toward the lure for a short period of time. Interesting.
We'll read the Starbender cycles when we find all of them. It would be a journey into the unknown. No, I want to find the first one. That was number 2. I don't think we found number 1 yet. Let's do this and then.
So glue was an acronym for something, right?
Yeah,
Do you remember what it was?
I do not.
Okay. I wish I did.
Okay. So the door is broken.
We cannot repair it.
We will not be able to repair it. Ah, it's the satellite. So, wonder if there's. Hey, it worked. It worked.
Woo!
Aha. Psychotronic transistor. EMP shielding chipset. Nice. Might as well. We got 2 slots. We're only ever gonna have 2 slots. Because that's another thing, right? We're not doing upgrades for the human powers, so we can't upgrade our suit to be better.
Oh.
Yep,
Oh.
yep. That's what makes hard mode alien powers the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets to a point, well, I guess there wouldn't be any, like, going back to it and being like, okay, let's get some human powers. Or could you?
I mean, depending on how detailed we want to get with the saves, but I don't think people are willing to be that patient with us if they're watching as well.
Well, true. But that's why I'm saying, like, you can't... There's not, like, an item that you can use to, like, okay...
No, there's no respecking if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
I thought there was a way to move that. I could have sworn that there... I remembered a way. Oh, and then that's... It breaks, and then all of the mimics that are on top are supposed to fall over and fall down.
Gotcha. But because you got up there first...
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Alright, we ready to go out into space? Want to go to space?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go back to the base and drop off some stuff, or...
I mean...
Actually, though, our inventory is full.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what is your inventory?
It
And that's
would
what the
just
inventory is gonna be for the whole game, right?
Yes, that much space.
Oh, that's gonna be so rough.
So maybe we could just do human powers and alien powers, but let's just start with alien powers.
Yeah.
And see how we can manage first, right? Try to challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we got the ability to make the Huntress. No, I want to read this. What am I doing? Radiation leak across the way. We got to be careful with that. Assassin League. Gary Snow here. I work in crew services. I heard some scuttlebutt about a new dart gun. Possibly something about an assassin-style game in the Arboretum and crew quarters. I want in.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would love to join in on that too.
That would be great. I would reach out and say, let's play.
Yeah. Lets you have some fun while you're at work.
We can drop that in the room, because apparently that's a quest item
Satellite.
on the satellite thing.
Electronic transistor.
I actually remember what it's for, but I can't say. Like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, right, that thing.
Yeah, I may have, like, watched you play this game before, but there's a lot of it I don't remember.
Oh, we can make weapon upgrade kits? That's dangerous, man. If we could have human abilities, or we could make our weapons even stronger, that would be dangerous.
I mean, but you have 2 already that you're not using right now.
I know. I'm about to put them on. Can we make the wrench better? No, we cannot. Okay, so
A wrench is just a wrench. It doesn't need to get any better.
tell that to fall out. There. Inventory is no longer jacked. Let's go into space. Moving. Uh-huh. Moving. Uh-huh. Okay.
Are you able to hear when I breathe too, or is that just me that hears that?
Little bits.
Okay.
Remember, the sensitivity that is being picked up is less than what you hear. But so you hear everything with that microphone.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that the recording picks up all of that.
Gotcha. It's just weird.
It is weird, and I'm kind of a heavy breather, so sometimes when I'm doing my recordings for like the readings and stuff,
You can hear yourself breathing.
I use that as ways to do recording, like to do cuts and stuff. Is I'll like take a deep breath before I start, and then I'll cut, and then I'll start reading.
Gotcha.
Right, and then that's where the recording actually starts.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful for that. Explosive containers.
Yeah, they are like super explosive in space, right?
They become bombs in a very realistic way because the vacuum of space turns it into a concussive shock wave.
Yeah.
Kind of like being underwater in a way. Look at that.
I mean,
They
that's
got
why
the-
they train astronauts in water before they go up into space.
Oh, they train astronauts in all sorts of conditions, yeah.
Yeah.
So look at this. This is just like absolute. They got the with one exception, and that's that there's no stars.
Yeah, we would not be seeing
We
stars.
wouldn't be able to see any stars because there's nothing reflecting the light. But everything else about being out here is absolutely beautiful. I mean, even that is beautiful, though not realistic. It's amazing. I'm not complaining for sure.
I
Just
think that's
pointing
the
out.
real reason I don't want to go into actual space. Because
I
like
want
the
to
stars.
I want to feel the overview effect so badly.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to. Like, I already kind of feel that.
I think that might, not that I'm like vying to go out in space or anything, right? Not that it's like,
Like, you're seeking it out.
yeah, not that I'm seeking it out. Okay, I was like, I'm not losing oxygen. Why do I need this bottle? I see. But, you know, to say that it's not on my bucket list
Would be a lie.
would be a big lie, yeah. It's definitely something that I would enjoy to do one day.
Even though you're terrified of space.
I'm not terrified of space.
Well, going. Well, okay.
No, it's really bad for the environment, right? It's like a thing that's also super duper expensive.
Yeah.
But that's not me saying the reason why I want to make money is so that I can go to space. I'm just saying, like, if it happens, like if someone is like, hey, here's a free ticket to go to space, I'm not gonna say no, probably. Like, I've died on the operating table. Like, if I die in space, that's okay, man. I've lived a life. I'm good.
Right? Because not many people can say that they've been to space.
Well, yeah, but it's not about the prestige of that, right?
Yeah.
The flashlight died.
It's the happiness.
I find a lot of people say that space. Not a lot of people, but the ocean, right, is a wildly undiscovered location, even though it's on the planet and it's like covering 97% of the world or something like that. It's a huge percentage of what covers the globe, and we still haven't discovered everything in the ocean.
Yeah, I
We
think
still-
there's like 92% of the ocean that hasn't been explored.
Yeah.
Like it's at least in the 90 percentage.
And it's just, space is like infinitely more vast than that even.
Nope.
And
That
When
is
you-
one reason that I'm just like, about
But-
space.
but mysteries, the mysteries are abounding. There's never another, like, all you do is ask questions if you're thinking about space and trying to find the answer to those questions.
Yeah, it piques that curiosity.
It creates wonder. For me, it creates wonder. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different for other folks, for other people, but they recently made some advancements in like some discoveries about dark matter and made some proofs about the way that it interacts. There was a lot of contention about whether or not it even really existed, but they quite like within the last couple weeks have, I don't remember who, I was just so dumbstruck by the article, but they found a way to measure it and prove that it's there. So you can't prove a negative, but to say that it's there, it's just like how does it interact with us?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you talking about it a few months ago about how dark matter isn't a thing. Like
Oh.
they don't.
Hello.
So I was not aware that there's another study that actually proves it.
Yeah, the conceptualization of dark matter is that it's not actually real, and it's definitely something that's worthwhile to talk about while we play this game too, because it plays around with these concepts of spooky interaction with spooky action at a distance. There we go.
Yes.
Which is, Albert Einstein's explanation of quantum entanglement, and it's saying that that's essentially how dark matter is theorized to work, is that we just don't understand how it interacts because it's interacting at a distance through quantum entanglement. So they have discovered ways to measure that that vast distance,
Interesting.
so to speak. But even if you talk about like the difference between an atom and a molecule, that's a sort of quantum entanglement because you're in two different objects at the same time to a certain degree. All right, Dr. Calvino's workshop. I don't think you'd appreciate that.
Dr. Calvino?
Yeah, but he's dead, so who cares? That's outside. That's like the worst enemy for outside. And this is why we need the psychoscope, because then we can actually do stuff with that information. I kind of want to tick up the brightness just one. I'm having a hard time seeing things. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay.
Whoa, it's 3D.
Are we gonna calibrate
What are we calibrating?
the glass? That's what they're doing. They're trying to fix the glass by calibrating it.
Yes.
So it's like, do you remember the smart boards? Did those ever come into your classrooms? No. Where it was like they had a marker that would like interact with it, like it was it was like one of the first things of augmented reality that found its way into schools.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was a thing.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. So it's like instead of a projector screen or whatever, it was just like it just looked like a whiteboard, but like really beefy looking, because it was a lot of, there's a lot of tech in it, and you calibrate it, corner, 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 center, with the marker, and then it reads the marker kind of like on your phone, right, with the stylus,
Yeah.
and you can do lessons with it like a smart whiteboard. But half the time it didn't work. So you just spend like the first 20 minutes of class troubleshooting the whiteboard that
Oh my
ends up not
goodness.
working, and then they just wheel it off to the side
And they're just like,
and then just use the actual whiteboard behind it. The idea was great, but it needed to catch up with the implementation of the technology before they got it
into
there,
schools.
I think.
And I think maybe teachers needed more training on it
Yeah,
too.
they probably rushed the training, that's true.
Yeah. Because that's honestly, I feel like that's how it goes anyways. Dr. Calvino, okay, I'll get right on that.
Someone just requested that he prints out a travel mug, like really nicely, and he's like, okay, I'll do that.
Like very
Probably
specific.
sarcastically.
Oh. You need to modify a scale so when it reads 170 grams, it sends an on-off signal.
So
Sure.
what this is saying, this person, it seems, is testing. Yes, it's testing to see if when a mimic changes into an object, if it copies its mass as well. Right? Because just because it looks like it doesn't mean it's the same density. Doesn't mean it's the same weight.
Okay.
Density and weight are not the same thing, but they go hand in hand. Looking Glass technical specs. I didn't realize you offloaded so much of the processing storage. So he's having it all be processed out of the main server. Okay. So they're trying to figure out how to make it so that these are kind of like modems or private servers where they can use their own signals. Is what it sounded like they were trying to do. What's up there? I bet you there's something up there.
So yeah, with the smart boards, was that in high school for you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It was early high school, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would explain it.
I would have been out.
Been out like it's jail. I know it was for some people.
It was for some people. It was the last like 2 or 3 years for me.
Okay. So I know what we got to be doing in here. I'm just doing all the looting first.
Gotta get those items.
Gotta get the loot, man. Come on, hook me up with that. Oh. That's fine. I don't actually think I need that med kit. Okay, cool. There's that, and then there's this. Power on the Looking Glass.
Prototype. Looking glass.
Okay, something seems to be
Whoa, that's
amiss
trippy.
with it. Yeah, because it makes you seem like it's 3D, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point. I bet that was a pain in the butt to animate or whatever to make in the game.
Probably.
Ah, here it is. I was like, where's the
Like having a 3D screen inside of a 3D screen.
Yeah, exactly. All screens intact, servers disconnected. I think it was this one. Yeah. I don't know how I remember that, but that's
That's your memory for you.
That's what happens. Oh, okay, so it's not that one. Cool. I can be humble.
Oh my god, this stupid little gnat.
Eight, 6, 4. It is. There is a specific number. So it was the second one from the top, not the second one from the bottom.
So you still remembered the second one.
Yeah, I didn't remember anything.
Nice work, Morgan. The looking glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important you hear the rest of your message. I'll meet you there.
It's running?
Light field capture looks a little hot.
Where's the photometer? The handheld. Did you take it?
No,
Ah, yesterday we had 2, now I can't find 1.
we've only ever had one.
Nonsense.
I guess you forgot.
God, that's so trippy. And I
Isn't
love
that
it.
so freaking cool?
I love it.
What a brilliant concept for them to have that in the first place, and then nope, wrong one. Skip it. No, and then to be able to
It's-
animate it.
You're leaving?
I thought we were done.
No, just turn it off then.
I feel like you're upset with me.
No, I suppose it's late after all. Go, sleep.
What about you?
What about me? Yeah, don't concern yourself. I'll finish.
Right. I guess I'll see you later then.
Yeah, you guess.
What?
You're always saying, I guess. That worked, I guess. I'll see you later, I guess. You're a scientist. Stop guessing. No. Or be quiet. Yeah, that's all.
Good night, Dr. Calvino.
I told you he was kind of a dick.
Rumpescutter.
Yeah. But he's not wrong?
You could say it nicer.
Yeah, that's true. He's not very profound. He's not a
There's
writer.
that coffee thermos that he was talking about. Oh. Exactly that weight. So it'll open that door if it's empty.
Okay. So we need to find that coffee cup.
Yeah.
Because there's the scale.
Do you see why I love this game? It rewards you for paying attention, for ingenuity for these little things.
Yeah. Well, and like we kind of saw that it was either in the last one or the one before, the episode before that. With at the looking glass, they had the number to the safe
Yeah.
in the office.
So it's a way to kind of let you see into the past as well. I don't know where this coffee mug is, though, is the thing.
Have we found Dr. Calvino at all? Because maybe he has it.
It's not going to be that type of item, I think.
Okay.
I think it's just going to be something like this where you pick it up and then you can set it down.
It's kind of like, gotta find something that's 170 grams. Or does it have to be the coffee mug because nothing else really weighs 170 grams?
Yeah, I think it has to explicitly be that coffee mug. That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
There it is. Dr. Calvino's tumbler. Cool. His cabin key. That's what I'm talking about. We did it.
Now we can see his dark secrets.
Alright, there were some dudes in here.
A robot.
Could have sworn it was a phantom. Looks like both.
Two robots. Found you.
One more. That's okay. No, this one. This one, I'll do that, that's fine. That's not what
They're just so squirrely.
they are. They're so fast. And that's why making sure my sensitivity is right on the controller is such a big deal. But
Oh, there's the phantom.
there's Clive.
Clive is the one that created the tumbler, right?
Yes.
Just don't. Just say you did, but don't.
I don't know where he go.
You didn't kill him?
No, he zoomed off.
That was really fast then.
Yeah. Alright, let's go over here, get my suit repaired real quick. Hello? Yeah, I thought you were stuck in the corner still.
Inspecting. Your suit suffers some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Ready to complete.
No, I'm stuck in the corner. There's another one upstairs.
Morgan. The phantom referred to us.
Yeah. Different sometime. Ow. Didn't even see that coming at me through there.
I didn't either until it was right on the. Oh
Vital
god.
signs critical.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Switch weapons, maybe? That's great. It takes forever for him to switch weapons. He saw me from upstairs through a crack in the corner.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous heightened senses these guys have.
That's fine. Maybe we can do it a little bit better.
Processors desynchronize the ion. I can hear your insides are grinding together. You won't last long.
Well, that's one way to do it. The robots, at least. Just trying to do that with the Phantom. I guess I just didn't hit him enough.
So
I'll
if
take
they're
that.
glued up,
Yeah,
will the glue stay there?
for a good while, not
Okay.
forever.
Okay.
And it also lets you get a critical attack in. Like, it's kind of like getting a critical hit.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because they can't move,
Mhm.
so
So that yeah, think about it like Paralyze in D&D. You get an
Yeah.
auto crit. So you want to charge your melee so that you make it count, right?
yeah.
That phantom just ran through that lightning. So
Did
my
it
plan kind of worked.
did it kill him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know what's over there. Yes. I don't want you out here, but I forgot that you were up here too.
Oh man, that caught him by surprise.
That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Uses a whole clip, really, but
Yeah.
that's because we're on hard. It's because the weapon is a little weaker. It's because of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be something up there.
You doing that to the Phantom reminds me of when we play Monster Hunter and like I do my oh my god, my charged bow shot when they're sleeping. And then they wake up and it's like, what a way to wake up.
It just goes like down their face, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know about this path up here. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, a chipset. Reduce damage while sliding. That's neat.
Duck beer. Is it because it's made from ducks or it's beer for ducks?
It's beer for ducks. Because it makes you quack when you drink it. Right, when you burp. Starbender Cycle Book 1, The Dark Star Anomaly. I think this is the first time we found the first one, so. Empress Tourmaline gazed past her stern reflection into the inky black, her angular features circumscribed by the prime viewing dome of the capital ship, Shatterthrax. The royal astronomer cleared his throat. Furthermore, your majesty, the Dark Star Anomaly will gain momentum once it begins devouring systems. Within a matter of months, I don't know why he's talking like a villain. It's happening. Within a matter of months, the entire galaxy will be consumed. From that point, it will have enough mass to pull other galaxies into its maw. And then you say,
I suppose you want me to fund an expedition to find this Starbender prism. The way you prattle on about the thing, if it exists, it might be the key to saving our galaxy.
Your Majesty.
There's only one man I know mad enough to take this on.
Oh my god, what a stupid thing. You can't mean.
Trevor Pulsar.
Pulsar. What a stupid last name.
So very stupid.
Ah, man. Can I pick up this note, please? Thank you. Clive was here as well. I bet Clive is the one writing the story.
Clive, you're a scientist, not a writer.
Clive's an engineer. And he's dead. Clive.
So he was an engineer.
Yeah, Clive was the one that was harassing us right after we got out of here, actually.
Yeah.
He's the dead one over there.
I thought he ran off.
Well, he died still, okay?
Okay.
We killed him.
Oh, that's right. He ran into the electricity.
Mhm.
That was Clive. Okay.
We killed him dead.
As opposed to killed him alive.
Killed him undead. Obviously.
I mean, yeah, because technically,
We can store things in the saves for later on too.
Would he have been undead? Because he was dead, but he was taken over by something else.
Yeah, and then it's kind of like a mind flayer, right? In that it then like after you're taken over, you then become something else, but you still are that thing.
Yeah.
So he's not him anymore. He's dead.
But he is still him. He
But
still
he's not
has
him.
those memories.
But he's not the same personality. He's not the same species. He's not the same creature. He's an alien.
Yeah.
He's not the same anything. At least
Yeah.
that's one way that you could decipher it. Probably put a little bit too much, but it's fine.
Oh. He's gonna shoot ya.
There's literally nothing I could do.
Yeah. You literally paused it at the wrong moment. He's gonna shoot you with his laser.
Okay, I'm just gonna get the last shots then.
Whew.
Seems he's got a buddy over here. I gotta be careful. Because, yep, that's exactly what he's doing too. Pathfinding in this game is redonkulous.
Yeah. Much better than The Sims.
What are you talking about? This plate's in the way. I can't go save my baby from that fire.
Step over the plate.
That plate's far more important. So you see that one just said Phantom
Yeah.
Corpse. It doesn't actually say like the person's name. So they also have ones in the game that don't that aren't actual people.
Okay.
So that they can just shove it full of enemies. They're like, yeah, there's only 150 people on the station or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then why are there 600 phantoms? Oh, that. Okay, about that.
I mean, they had to get on the station somehow to start infecting and killing people, right?
Yeah, the mimics.
Yeah.
That's how the game explains it, if I remember correctly.
Do the mimics evolve into phantoms?
Well, what is this game is a reference to humans wanting to evolve, right?
Yeah.
And using science as a methodology to do that. So wouldn't that be an interesting juxtaposition to say that the aliens want to use us to evolve as well?
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Yeah.
That was closed before. There's a turret right there too. I'm gonna save that for some other time. I don't think I can take that into the other area with me.
Turret. A happy turret or a sad turret? It's a sad turret because
It's a
we
happy
can't
turret.
do anything with it.
We can deploy it.
Oh, we can deploy.
Yeah,
it.
it says it right there.
Oh, deploy.
Attitude adjustment required.
But we don't want to because
It'll attack us.
no.
Not yet.
Because there's no enemies.
Is it only active for a certain time?
Nope. It's got unlimited until it dies, and then you gotta repair it again or whatever. But later on in the game, we'll have to go back through areas,
That's right.
and more enemies will have appeared. So
Yeah, and you don't want it to die before.
I get a chance to use it
Gotcha.
in the way that it might
Will benefit
actually help
you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just, oh, you killed an enemy and then you got ganked. Like, we could put it in a strategic place, use the lure pod, and then while they're distracted by the lure pod, the turret can just go to town.
Gotcha.
And that lure pod where the lightning was would have been good too, but we just got it, so I didn't want to use them, you know?
Yeah. We have what, 2 of them?
2 of them, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. We need to be very strategic. You have 1 shotgun shot. Question mark. So it doesn't even say phantom. Oh God.
There's 2 of them.
Oh no. Make this shot count. Oh my God.
I still got him with
That
the
was-
sticky. So he killed me, and then he's like, I can't move.
That was terrifying.
I did not know there was a second one.
Yeah, I only saw the one, and then the second one kind of popped out in front of him, and it's like, what?
Okay, well, that makes it so that's another thing that the game is doing, right? Now we have a more difficult path to get back to the area that we were trying to get to, because that's the most direct path to get back to where we got to go. So what if we tried a different path? We cleared this area already, but there might still be new enemies.
Not if you got rid of all the bodies.
Well, but they could still spawn normal ones, right?
Yeah.
It's just that the bodies also become, so you get even more on top of that, right?
Yeah.
And I don't have master card, the general card, so I can't get in there.
MasterCard.
I was gonna say master access.
Oh. MasterCard, like a credit card or debit card.
I gotta pay for access. I'm an employee, man. This is bullshit.
Like you pay me and then I just have to put it right back in your pockets.
Indentured servitude. Where are you gonna go, man? You're in space. You gonna run away?
How terrifying, though.
That's what corporate America would be like in space. Don't even joke.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Oh,
Okay, so you can't stick to that. Got it.
glue can stick to glue, right?
No.
No.
Looks like there might be a way for me to get up to that even. I want to do it from right there, and then we go diagonal all the way up to here. And then we can go, like, try to go around the corner. But we want to stay close to that.
Where are we
I
trying
wonder
to
how
go?
tall we can. Well, not right now.
Okay,
I'm just theorizing. I'm posturizing.
for the future. Got
For
it.
the future.
I mean, as a scientist, that's what you would want to do. Look to the future.
And then we want to do drop this. Drop this. Can't really drop too much. Unless we decide to get rid of the shotgun.
We could potentially just leave the shotgun, because we only have one shot.
Yeah, but we'll find ammo while we're out and about. Oh, jeez. Just a bunch of stuff. Just. Yeah, and there's the satellite thing, so we can get that later on when we need it for the quest. Oh, my goodness. Just double down on pistol ammo. Might not be a bad idea.
Especially since we're getting rid of our shotgun.
Right, that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that.
Okay.
Let's make some glue canisters. So this is going to make it a little more difficult because the glass. Oh, I think there was a way to... Yeah, there we go. To fix it.
Sounds like the Walmart intercom. Like someone saying something, but you just can't quite.
Destroy Talos 1.
Exactly.
The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive, including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
Ah, through a glass darkly.
Yep.
Instead of like, I think, through a scanner darkly?
No, that's the term from Alice in the Looking Glass.
Hello,
Through a
Morgan.
mirror darkly.
I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. Morgan,
You have tape on you. That's what makes you different.
I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New
Do you hear the
directives are
music?
now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hit a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage.
Deep
That's where you need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all
There's the general card.
Okay.
So we should have just done the main story the whole time.
Yeah.
But we are extra prepared now.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix the lift from here. There's another route through the psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Please be careful. Next
Okay.
topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. I'll look for more neuromods while you're gone.
Okay. So now we actually have to go to the psychotronic center.
What is January gonna say when we start to get the alien abilities?
He's not gonna care as long as we blow it up in the end, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because we'll have to die with it, according to him, too.
Yeah, that's
So
what
it's
he said. Everything has to go, even you.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, might as well have some fun while I'm at it.
Yep. See
Rip.
what we would have been able to do.
What life would have been like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we see it, and we see this grim future for humanity. Not necessarily, like, getting taken over or whatever, but just, like, how we eventually devolve instead of evolve.
Yeah, because what does everyone obsess about in situations like this? Even with situations like the advancement of the atom bomb, what was the focus? Who has the
Making
most
human-
power?
Yeah, power.
And this is literal power
Yeah.
inside of your hands. Elias left his character sheet in the printer. Come on, man. Why you're gonna get fired for playing D&D at work. Turns out Yuri's like everyone else. I'll tell you at lunch. All right, Elias.
Yuri is our girlfriend, right? Or I guess ex?
No, she's
No.
the... Yes. Yuri illusion.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm hoping that we can get the psychoscope, and then maybe that's where we'll end.
This time we spoke.
Now it's December.
It's December. My purpose was to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions if the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with a supply cache. Meet me back in the foyer. Your office isn't safe.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
What's up?
I'm feeling ill. Not myself today. I think I won't be in for my shift at all.
Okay. Do you still want me to finish this array? I fabricated a shit ton of glass.
Shit ton
Array?
of glass.
I don't recall.
You asked me to set up a new array.
You must have misunderstood. Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
Well, look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't...
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being... It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Let's talk about it tomorrow.
That one is way stronger. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Oh yeah, that's gonna help. And then we'll shoot this. Wow. It's like doing nothing. He's like slow when he's doing it. He's like, and then it's fine. Some of the controls are a little clunkier than I remember them being, but
Hello, Morgan.
whatever.
This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose was to help you escape. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions if the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod.
So December makes me think that it was made before January.
Wait, why before?
Your office isn't safe.
Because December comes before January. December and January.
Isn't January the beginning of the year? Wouldn't January be the first thing made?
Well, I mean, it's been, what, 2 or 3 years? So it could have been either.
Vital signs.
What? Was that your hand, your arm?
That was my body. Just like me, my character model.
And you were just like super twisted up.
Don't walk into the lightning room.
My code name is December.
I'm not doing enough damage for this to really work.
I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions if the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with a supply cache. Meet me back in the foyer. Your office isn't safe.
Okay, I did not know it could do that.
Okay. Good distance. There we go. That did the last time I did that didn't even hurt him.
You can just teleport. Yeah.
Yeah, which means what?
I don't know.
Which means once we scan him, that's an ability that we could get.
Okay. That's neat. So that's how you can get into rooms that you can't access right now.
Nope.
No?
Nope. That's for offense only.
Okay. When you don't want to use stairs.
Yeah, now that we have the jetpack, we have a lot more mobility. Right? And that's a big part of what makes this game so fun, is that there's so many different avenues and ways to go with things. So part of that is having multiple tools to do so. Of course, it's long from the first game to do that. Like Metroidvania games do that. Zelda does that. Like every
Yeah.
dungeon you go into, you get a new tool to get into other dungeons later on and stuff like that. I would say this game has some Metroidvania qualities because you need certain tools to go back to certain areas.
Yeah. I was definitely thinking that earlier, and I was going to mention it, but I was just like too involved in watching the game.
Yeah. But I would say that the line would be drawn because Metroidvania games, at least with Metroid, it's more about the access that you get. So it's like you have the blue card, you have the red card, you have the cards that let you go through the doors.
Yeah.
And then the lasers, the missiles and stuff, they let you get different access on top of that.
Okay.
So, I mean, but we have key cards. We do. So yeah, it's very Metroidvania. Oh, shoot. Hello.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What
Is
do
this
you
where we were going to stop?
I was going to try to get the psychoscope so that we could add that to the overlay as well.
Okay.
Belisar. I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
You're not very intimidating. from up here.
He's really not. Where'd you go?
Wasn't sure. Had an inkling. We're definitely going in that room.
Okay, let me reset it for you. Or is it easier for you? I know. About, you said 20 minutes? Okay.
I don't want to be doing it for too much longer because and I know that you would like to stop because it's so warm, so
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I want to get that AC on.
Yeah.
It's like 100 degrees right now.
Is it 100?
It's pretty warm in here.
I don't know. I'm not really warm. I'm tired.
Okay, well I am particularly warm, so
It is 84 degrees. Yeah, this week is gonna be rough. It's gonna be high 80s, low 90s.
mhm.
At least it's not gonna get to 100. It's like anything above mid 90s is just intolerable.
here we go. You see this?
Oh. Nice.
Oh, it didn't work. I got the wrong one. Ta-da!
Woo!
And now we don't have to forget about coming back here later. Did you hear what I said? Forget about coming back here later. Weapon upgrade kits. Woo. Yes, please. Okay.
So all the blue is stuff that you have explored. And the gray is stuff that you haven't?
I believe so.
At the end of the second shift.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the second shift, as for Alex, use direct orders. You are to escort
Legos.
Dr. Galagos to security office in the main lobby.
So that might be who's locked up in the security office is Dr. Galagos.
Okay. And he called out to us and he's like, I need your help. Get me out of here. Or is he
No.
the one that's like the Typhon are trying to take him over?
No. Well, he might be mind controlled in there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't remember. Oh, let's let's get these. Excuse me. Thank you. Taking up some space in my inventories.
Well, Crispin is indeed crispy.
Crispin indeed. Oh, there's number 3 too. Oh man.
Did we read number 2 yet?
We found it, but then I didn't go back to it. Is there? Yes, it does log it in here. So we can just read them all in an order when we find them all. I believe there are 4 of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This place is a nightmare. There's so many small objects. You tried! You tried. It's okay. Props for trying. Get it? Because prop hunt. That's funny. That's like a whole other level of clever with how they're basing it off that game.
Yeah.
Props for trying. That you could even make that like a spin-off version of the game. Props for trying. What are the props trying for? They're trying to kill you. Obviously.
Oh. Okay. Gross.
Yummy. What are you talking about? You could take a wrench. Okay, and then, yep, we gotta go down here.
Allison Bradley.
Sorry, Allison. That's the way to circumvent security. Wants us to go through the guts, but there's some items down there, if I remember. Other than just this med kit.
But what about Alex and December? They want, or January. They want you to go through this as quickly as possible.
Well, that sucks for them. Alright, this door is in the way. Yeah, this is in the way of this. But there's 2 more recycle charges in there. You see that?
Yeah.
I remember this one.
Oh god, okay.
That's fine. I'll just take some exotic material.
That was terrifying. I was not expecting mimics to
I
break
was-
through that.
I was thinking maybe I should go through this side first, see what's over there. It didn't even do it. Oh. It didn't trigger? Interesting. I could have sworn that it did. I thought it went off while I was running away.
Yeah, I thought I heard it and kind of saw that distortion.
Well, I threw a second one when they went busting through the wall.
Okay. Well, no, I thought I saw it, but like before. Like
Oh, those
just
are glue
before.
canisters. Whoops. That's fine. Increased psi pool. We're about to get some use of our psi abilities, so that's nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. There it is.
Psychoscope.
I could have sworn it was down here. So now we'll add that to Morgan Wu on our overlay.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick.
Yes, please. Mimic detection?
Invented it, by the way.
You invented it, by the way. So yeah, we'll add the picture where he's wearing the psychoscope instead to the overlay. And let's get back up to the top. We'll stop right before the guts, and that's where we'll end. Like I said, no more than 20 minutes.
This is Dr. Calvino.
Oh,
What's up?
I'm feeling ill, not myself today. I think I won't be in for my
I guess we
shift at
didn't
all.
pick this up last
Okay.
time.
Do you
Pick-
still want me
pick
to
what
finish
up?
this array? I fabricated a
This
shit ton of glass.
recording.
we did. I hadn't finished listening, like, because we reset, right?
Yeah.
You must have
Oh, you're
misunderstood.
right.
Are you... Honestly, I prefer if you left my experiments alone in my absence.
We got
well,
killed.
Look, I have a message you left me. Seriously, I would not have made all of this if you hadn't.
No, of course. I remember now. Let's just, for the time being, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Let's body tomorrow.
Phantom, Mimic. And now we can use these.
Cool.
As we have to scan. More research required.
So do we have to like scan them as they're doing these abilities?
Nope, we just have to scan multiples of them.
Okay.
So, just like Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
So this guy just needs to die because we got a scan on him already. There's a recycle charge, though.
Cool. That's
We'll get it as we go
interesting.
through. Yeah.
The light, like the
So
lights.
it's scanning ley lines, right? Because it's or not ley lines, but it's like the same idea as ley lines, I think. It's like looking at multiple layers, and it's trying to triangulate where they are on different spectrums of light.
Interesting.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
So we would have needed to go look for that before we could have gone this way anyways. I remember where the psychoscope is, but not that you're required to have it before you go through this door. Isn't that crazy? How's that
Yeah.
work?
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
Research complete.
So science operators cure your psi points, like engineers cure your armor,
Yeah.
and then doctors cure your health.
Health.
And scanning the science operator gives you access to neuromods for these things to increase their level,
Okay.
the human skills. Do 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 do.
All right, Morgan. I know I can't make it.
And I think that's where we will start going up that elevator next time. That's where. Let's just load this real quick. Making sure. Perfect. That's where we'll start next time.
Cool.
Whew. Well, it was a wonderful time playing with y'all. Hope you enjoyed Kat's commentary. Hope you enjoyed us having a bit of failings in the game today. Got a little too focused on playing the game. Really enjoy this game. I really do. I've got to remember to write down some things so that we can remember to talk about them next time.
Yeah, when he got back from the bathroom, I had mentioned like how we had some things we wanted to discuss, like talk about.
Okay, I must have
But
been
then-
focused and I missed it. My bad.
Yeah. Well, you focused, or you were focused on your headset losing like the capability to record.
That's right. I got
and then I
distracted
just
by that.
forgot about it.
It's all good. There's plenty of opportunity. And we're working on it in our Discord right now. We're trying to get it to come out into the real world. But as we get more updates about that, you'll hear more about it. Should be getting our write-up done since we missed it last week. We'll probably get it done Sunday or Monday. I'm hoping Monday, as long as the construction's not too bad. It might be Tuesday. It might be get it cut on Monday. Who knows? But all else aside, yeah, it was a wonderful time playing with you, and we hope to see you next time. We'll be playing Medieval and Prey next weekend again. We don't usually play Prey on the first weekends, but since we missed it last weekend, we decided to go for it. So second and fourth weekends, Saturdays at 1 for Prey, and Medieval at 10.